confirm if my screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now we are doing availability set practical. I hope all of you understand, all of you remember the theory part of availability set, right? Under availability set, we had maximum fault, 3 fault domain. How many maximum update domains can we have in availability set?
20.
20.
20, right? Is it necessary to take all 20?
No.
No. Okay. So now we are going to create one availability set. What does it mean? Availability set का मतलब होता है कि आप एक set बना लो जिसमें कुछ fault domain ले लो और कुछ update domain ले लो. It's as per your requirement. कुछ का मतलब है minimum 2, maximum 3 fault domain. 2 से कम होगा तो कोई redundancy है ही नहीं, right? And 3 से ज्यादा आप ले नहीं सकते हो. Fault domain, update domain, minimum 2, maximum 20, right? So you create an availability set. Availability zone कैसा है? That it's a hardware physically separated location, so you don't create it. It's there. You just choose it. Simple. Okay. You don't have to do anything in that. On the other hand, availability set, it's you customize it, you create it. Right. So let's go ahead and check this. If I want to create a machine here, come here and let's start creating the machine. Availability set, guys. Do we have any region restriction on that? Can I create availability set anywhere, or it has to be in some region like availability zone?
I think we can create it anywhere.
Yes. Okay. So let's
Anywhere.
say VM1 I'm creating, East US. Though East US supports availability zone, but my budget is very less. I'm telling you, go ahead with availability set. You will never see that. Though even a small client, if their region supports availability zone, they will go ahead with availability zone. Okay? Don't just think guys कि यार यहाँ पर भी तो 3 सर्वर है, यहाँ पर भी 3 सर्वर है, तो चार्जेस कैसे ज्यादा हो रहे हैं? Imagine you have 3 servers, or it's not always three. Maximum time they are more than three. Let's say you have 10 servers. Okay, 10 servers. 4 यहाँ पर है, 3 यहाँ पर है, 3 यहाँ पर है. Now all these servers are syncing with each other. Whatever software your application team is using, they are syncing with each other. What do you mean by syncing with each other? कोई चीज एक दूसरे से sync कर रही है, मतलब क्या हो रहा है guys?
They are communicating with each other.
Yes, communicating in what manner? क्या send कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को? Are they just pinging each other? What is happening? When I say that this database is in sync with that database, एक actual में क्या हो रहा है पीछे?
शेयरिंग डाटा,
Data share.
Saving
डेटा,
data.
यस, डेटा शेयरिंग हो रहा है, डेटा सेंड कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे को, राइट? सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, अज्योर जो है अपना नेटवर्क फ्री में यूज करने दे रहा है? डेफिनेटली नॉट. जो सर्वर का आप पे कर रहे हो वो तो पे ही कर रहे हो, दैट्स फाइन, राइट? आप एक इसमें 10 सर्वर रख लो और यहाँ पर अलग अलग 10 सर्वर रख लो, यू आर पेइंग सेम. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू सिंकिंग, यू आर यूजिंग देयर नेटवर्क, राइट? तो सिंक के लिए जो नेटवर्क पे कर यूज कर रहे हो आप, उसका भी बिल काफी आता है. सो अवेलेबिलिटी जोन एंड अवेलेबिलिटी सेट, दे आर नॉट द सेम थिंग, राइट? यहां पर एक ही डेटा सेंटर में रखने में कोई डेटा ट्रांसफर में ज्यादा पैसा नहीं लगने वाला, बिकॉज इट इज लोकली, इट इज नॉट हैपनिंग ओवर द इंटरनेट, इट्स हैपनिंग लोकली. 2 केबल लगा दी गई है सर्वर में, इट्स ओके, दे आर कनेक्टेड ऑलरेडी. सो सिंकिंग डेटा इन सेम डेटा सेंटर एंड सिंकिंग डेटा इन डिफरेंट डेटा सेंटर, दीज आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स, एंड कॉस्ट का इसमें काफी वेरिएशन होता है. इज दैट पार्ट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? That could be the reason when user is selecting availability set, even when they have availability zone. Most of the time, if availability zone is not there, then they use availability set. Is this part clear to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, unlike availability zone, I told you availability zone already बने हुए zone है. You just have to select it. Availability set is you're creating a virtual set. क्या आप एक set बना रहे हो, right? Which is not there. So when you create a machine and when you go here and select availability set, no infrastructure redundancy, इस तरह से ऑप्शन दिखता है. अवेलेबिलिटी जोन, ये एक नया ऑप्शन आ जाता है, राइट? अवेलेबिलिटी सेट, ये एक नया ऑप्शन आपका आ गया है. Okay, let me open it one more tab and search for availability sets. Look at this availability set. It will show me if I have any existing availability set. Do I have it? No. Can I create one from here before creating a virtual machine? Yes, I can. Let's go ahead and create a availability set. Now, this availability set I can create before creating my virtual machine. You can give any name. I am calling it my first availability set, Azure availability set. I'm trying to host it in US, East US. Can you see this? This is where you select how many fault domains do you want. Can I have one? Update domain count must be uh, one. Okay, it is allowing, I guess. Let's see. But we'll always go ahead with two. If I have one, does it make any sense? I have one fault domain. उसका कोई sense बनेगा? Is it up? Again, what is the aim, guys? Whether we are doing availability zone or availability set. What is the aim here? Ultimate aim क्या होता है हमारा?
To increase the
You high,
availability.
No, I'm looking for that term, which I have been repeating.
high availability.
High
High
availability.
availability.
Yes. So if I keep only one fault domain, is my application highly available?
No.
No, it is not serving my purpose. So I'll go ahead and select either two and maximum I have three. So let's go ahead with three. Update domains. How many can I have? Maximum I can have 20. In this example, let's go ahead and take five of them. Okay. Or let's go ahead with three, two. Okay, that's fine. I think I have quota, so I can afford this. Three and five. Everything just leave default. Click next. Click next. Proximity placement. Don't worry about it now, but it's an important topic nowadays. They are asking in the interview, so I'll cover it separately. So click next. Tags we all know. Create. Simple. बस इतना ही है आपका अवेलेबिलिटी सेट क्रिएट करना. यू जस्ट सेलेक्ट कि आपको फॉल्ट डोमेन कितने चाहिए, इन अपडेट डोमेन कितने चाहिए. यू क्रिएट इट. Okay, now it's created almost. It's done. I can go to the resource, check again my availability set. This is the resource group. This is the region. In this availability set, I've selected three fault domains and five update domains. Have I created any machine in this availability set yet? Do you see any machine?
No.
No. Right. So now let's go ahead and start creating the virtual machine. By the way, from here also I can see how many machines are there. So you go ahead and start creating the machine. What is the region of this availability zone, guys? Oh, sorry, availability set. What is
East
the region?
US.
East US. Okay, now I'm
East
creating
West.
this machine in South Central. Okay, and I select
By,
availability set.
by the way, we'll be covering the proximity placement
Yes,
later, right?
yes.
Okay.
It's very small topic.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Now I'm selecting availability set. Do you think that availability set should appear here, the one which I created?
No,
Why not?
regions are different. No?
Region.
Yes. So it has to be in the same region. You cannot have your availability set in some different region and your machines in some different region. That is not possible, right? So if I go ahead and select East US and then availability set, that should appear here. And why am I not able to see it now? It's simple, just a refresh is needed. Okay, so I just have to do a refresh. This is a drawback of Azure. In AWS, when you go, you get an option on page here you can go. Oh good, I came here by the way. You can come here and then you get a refresh page, so you don't have to go back completely. That's what you see in AWS, but that's fine. Now let's go ahead and, by the way guys, this is the only resource where there is one more uh, prerequisite I would call, or dependency is there. Yeah, this is the only resource. Otherwise, you can have one virtual network in this resource group, and you can create a machine in this resource group. It's fine as far as the regions are same. You can create a virtual network in this resource group and create a storage account in this resource group. You can use it as far as your regions are same. If you guys remember, I asked you to attach an existing disk, right? तो वो disk जो है वो किसी और resource group में था. If you go to your portal, you guys were creating all your machines in your own resource groups, right? आप अपने अपने इसमें रिसोर्स ग्रुप में ये बना रहे थे, मशीन्स बना रहे थे. बट वो जो एक्स्ट्रा डिस्क मैंने आपको ऐड करने बोली थी, उस डिस्क के लिए आई हैड क्रिएटेड अ रिसोर्स ग्रुप. लुक एट दिस. दिस वाज द रिसोर्स ग्रुप वेयर आई हैड क्रिएटेड all the disk for you guys. यहाँ पर मैंने बनाए थे, right? These were two different resource groups, but you guys were able to use it. Why? Two things. One, it was in same region, and the other thing, obviously, I had given you access. अब सबको मैंने यहाँ पर इस resource group का admin access दिया था, owner access मैंने दे रखा था आप लोगों को. Okay? That is the reason. So no matter which resource, the resource, where is it lying in which resource group, it doesn't matter. आप utilize कर सकते हो. The only exception case is availability set. If my availability set is in East US region and that is in this resource group, temp AZ set, right? And if I try creating a machine here under some other resource group, let's say, and I select availability set, I will still not see it. So availability set is the only exception जहां पे आपको resource group भी same रखना पड़ता है. So wherever your availability set is created, you will have to, can you see it now? First availability set. You'll have to make sure that your machines are in the same resource group. Is this point clear to everyone? Any confusion, any doubt? Please do ask. Yes, guys. Any confusion, any doubts, anything which you did not understand till here?
Clear so far, so
Clear? Right?
yep.
So region, obviously it has to be same. Region का तो सब में लग जाता है. Region, it has to be same. Right? But availability set is the only exception जहां पर आपको resource group भी same रखना पड़ता है. So let's go ahead and create my first VM. By the way, this is one method जहां से आपने पहले जाकर availability set बना लिया and then you are using it. If you did not want to go there, आपको जाना ही नहीं था वहां पर. While creating a machine also, you can create your availability set. Look at this. यहाँ पर आ जाता है create, and it will give you, it will ask you the name. I will name it as my second availability set. We already have first, fault domain 2, update domain 5. It's okay. Click OK. It will create a new availability zone, availability set. अब तो नहीं दिखेगा यहाँ पर. इफ आई गो हेड एंड सर्च कितने अवेलेबिलिटी सेट है मेरे इसमें, एक ही दिखने वाला है, बिकॉज अब तक मैंने सिर्फ उसको सेलेक्ट किया है, राइट? When I create a machine, with machine, this new availability set will be created. Is this point clear to everyone? Do you want me to create a new, or do you want me to use existing one? Is it confusing you when I create a new availability set? एक मैंने आपको बस आइसोलेशन में बनाकर बता दिया. You can use that, or you can create your new availability set. So how do you guys want me to proceed?
Let's select the existing one.
Okay, so to avoid confusion, let's select the existing one. Again, everything will be same here. यहाँ पर I'm taking my own image. I'll take a small size because I have to create multiple machines just to see कि वो divide हो रहे हैं या नहीं हो रहे properly, right? And if I use bigger size, मेरा already 4 virtual CPU एक ही machine में चले जाएंगे. Even प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट में भी कोटा दिखेगा आपको. सो इवन माय सब्सक्रिप्शन विल हैव कोटा 20-30 सीपीयू का होगा बट कोटा इज देयर. सो टू अवॉइड दैट आई विल यूज वन वर्चुअल सीपीयू. क्लिक नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट. Rest everything we are not doing anything, simply just create it. And I'm creating my first virtual machine. Where will it go, guys? This first virtual machine VM1, will it go to update domain 0, update domain 1, fault domain 0? Where will it go?
Fault domain 0, update domain 0.
Perfect. This is my VM1. Got it? I mean, there are three, but the numbering starts with 0. Hence, I'm taking the same numbers. In Azure portal, if you go now, you will see the numbering starts with 0. Fault domain 0, fault domain 1, fault domain 3. The count is 3, but update domain 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the count is 5. So my first VM is going here. Now, if I build a next VM, where do you think it will go?
Fault domain 1, update domain 1.
Fault domain 1, update domain 1. Right?
Yes.
Third machine, where will it go, guys?
Fault domain 2, update domain 2.
What about others, guys? Are you getting it? Anyone else other than Hanif? Where the fourth machine will go?
Fault domain
FD0 UD3.
Fault domain
Fault
0,
domain
update
0,
domain 3.
update domain 3. Similarly, fifth machine,
fault domain 1 under update domain 4.
fault domain 1 and update domain
Update domain 4.
4. ठीक है, ये तो सिंपल हो गया. 5 मशीन थी. नाउ द सिक्स्थ मशीन, वेयर विल इट गो?
Update domain 0, fault domain 0.
Update domain
Yes.
0.
0. Yeah.
Okay. And fault domain?
That will also be 0.
FD, it should be
Why
FD2.
0? Why not 2? Why 0? See,
So
you created one machine was done here. The next one was in fault domain 1. The next done is fault domain 2. Right?
right.
तो यहाँ पर आएगा आपका sixth machine. Are you guys getting it? Now, if something goes wrong to update domain 1, only one machine is impacted. If something goes wrong to fault domain 0, 2 machines are impacted. Something goes wrong to fault domain 2, 2 machines are impacted. Something goes wrong with update domain 4, 1 machine is impacted. Are you guys getting it now? Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes, Sohel. So I have a query here.
Hmm.
So, in case we are deploying the production environment,
Hmm.
and two or more machines uh, reflecting in the single update domain. So, can we manually shift those machines?
No,
Can we
you can't.
update the update domain manually?
No, you can't.
Okay.
मैन्युअली वैसे ये होगा भी नहीं. अप्लाई भी आप मैन्युअली नहीं कर सकते हो और इस ये भी मैन्युअली नहीं होगा. You can't do anything once it is in. Let me create the machine preparation failed for some reason. I didn't check the error message. Let's quickly create a new one.
And in practical, in the production environment, this availability set is already configured during the initial setup, or based on the requirement we can create.
Depends. You can have an existing availability set and you may get a request that please create 4 machines and use this particular availability set. You can get that request,
Okay.
or you can get a request, please create 5 machines. It should be a part of availability set. This should be the availability set, etc., etc. So both are possible. But availability
Okay.
set is not that huge resource like a virtual network जो एक बार बना देते हैं और उसी को लाइफ टाइम यूज करते हैं. नो, इट्स completely depends on the application. छोटे छोटे एप्लीकेशन के लिए अलग अलग बनता है. तो मैक्सिमम रिक्वेस्ट यू विल सी इट्स ऑफ creating availability set. क्या आप मशीन बनाते हैं टोटल, आई वांट 12 मशीन, आई वांट availability set. This is how they do it.
Oh, okay. And one more thing related to this availability set only. So like a fault domain and
Hmm.
update domain. So we can have multiple fault domain. Like we can select up max
Up to
three.
20. Fault domain 3, yes.
Three. But based on the multiple rack segmentation, it can be multiple, right? But for a particular subscription or VM, it could be three only, max up to three. But in practical, it will be multiple.
Yes, it's a set of your racks.
Okay. So if I will create another availability set, it could be in the different rack.
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
it's a virtually, you are creating it virtually. It is Azure's job how to divide it there.
Oh.
Let me see what error am I getting here.
There's a message returned that it only supports premium disk, I guess. That is the issue.
No, it doesn't support only premium. It says it supports premium. Do you want to take it?
Okay.
This is something related to uh, encryption. I'll have to have a look at that. No worries. Meanwhile, I'll still create another machine, another availability set immediately. It's now we'll create a machine, and while creating machines, we'll create an availability set. We have already seen how to create and how to use it, though machine was not completed, but I hope you got the idea, right? Now let me go ahead and create a virtual machine. ECUS, I'm taking availability set. I'm creating a new here. By the way, I changed my subscription, so same name it will take. I'm out of the UT-Kloud subscription. I'm in UT-Kloud 2, and same name and everything will work. I'm not duplicating anything. Okay, this time I'm decreasing the number, so we won't have to deploy many machines. Our practical will be done quickly. 2 fault domains, 3 update domains. I'm taking Ubuntu machine that works quickly because we don't even have to log in at this time. We don't even have to log into the machine. We are not doing the complete practical. I will not be putting a load balancer in front of it, but I just want you to see how it works, how it looks once they are a part of availability set. While this is being deployed, just for your information, I asked you to Google this. I'm not sure how many of you have done it or not because I didn't see any answer in the portal. When it comes to availability zone, machines can be added and removed from availability zone. When it comes to availability set, you cannot remove a machine from availability set. You cannot add a machine to availability set. Add is in a machine which is already there. Let's say that I'm creating an availability set and I have four existing machines. So a user or a client can't say कि यार वो चार मशीन को भी आपके न्यू अवेलेबिलिटी सेट में ऐड कर लो. While creating a new machine, you can add that to an existing availability set. For example, अब मैंने एक availability set भी बना लिया, एक machine भी बना ली. Now when I create a next machine, I can add that machine to the same availability set. But if I have an existing machine जो already है मेरे subscription में, I cannot add any existing machine to availability set. Is this point clear, guys? इंटरव्यू का तो नहीं, बट एग्जाम का डेफिनेटली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में हमेशा आता है. They will give you a diagram. They will show you कि ऐसा ऐसा है, यहाँ पर availability zone है, set है, and we want to add an existing machine. Is it possible? Okay. So now look at this. This is the machine. If I want to check the availability, here I can come. It is a part of availability set. ठीक है, इसका हिस्सा है. If I go to that availability set, now you will see one machine. ये VM1 कहाँ पर है? Which fault domain? 0.
Zero.
Which update domain?
Yeah.
0. Now let's quickly create few more machines and we'll see how they are being assigned. Did you see that I didn't have any option to select कि किस fault domain में जाना चाहिए? The maximum option which I get is it should be a part of which availability set. उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं. उस availability set में कौन से fault domain पे जाना है and कौन से update domain पे जाना है, it is not in my hand. See, I just selected the availability set. Here if I create a new availability set, then वो दो अलग अलग availability set हो जाएंगे. ठीक है? Then it's not a highly available application. वो दो अलग अलग ये हो जाएंगे और दोनों में एक एक ही मशीन है फिलहाल. So it's not an highly available application. Now I'm creating, again यहाँ पर data sync की जिम्मेदारी application team की होगी. And if you are using an image, then it's okay. आप एक image already use कर रहे हो, so you don't even have to worry about it. Okay, now I'm creating a second machine. Where will it go, guys?
All domain 1, update domain 1.
Yes. And obviously network जो है इसका VNet same होना चाहिए. I'm getting an error here because it is creating a new virtual network. So let me see. I have to make sure that it selects the existing virtual network. Virtual network region same होना चाहिए. Virtual network same होना चाहिए. Don't worry about the virtual network. What is it? We are going to do it. I'm creating VM2, EastUS, availability set. The moment I select availability set, it shows me the availability set here. See, while creating the first machine, मेरा एक VM बन गया, VNet बन गया था. उसी VNet को I should select if I want these machines to be in a part of one availability set. Right now, the second machine is being created. So this time we have taken two fault domain and we have taken only 3 update domains. So we deployed VM1, it went to update domain 0, fault domain 0. Now we are deploying the next machine. It should go to update domain 1, fault domain 1. So let's see. Meanwhile, I can come here and I can check my availability set. It will show me my existing virtual machines. कितने machines है मेरे update domain availability set में. So I can search for availability set. Here it is, availability set. So whenever you want to create also, you'll click on availability set. यहाँ पर आपको existing दिख जाएगी. You can create a new from here. So now this is the existing one. Let's click here. Can you see? Now it has two machines in total. Where did the second machine go? Fault domain 1, update domain 1. Fault domain 1, update domain 1. Now third machine, where will it go, guys? If I start creating a third machine here, I'm creating a third machine. Where will it deploy? As far as I'm selecting the same availability set, then the distribution happens automatically. If I click availability set और यहाँ पर आके हर मशीन के लिए मैंने एक नया availability set बना रहा हूँ, then you are not doing the high availability. तो आप बस एक availability set बना रहे हो और एक एक मशीन के लिए बस एक रख रहे हो. That is not the correct way. Make sure you create availability set only once, either with your first machine or even before creating your first machine. That is up to you. But whenever you're creating your next machine, you have to make sure that you select the same virtual network here. Don't create a new, right? And use the same availability set on the basic page यहाँ पर. And then only your practical will be completed successfully. So now I'm creating third virtual machine, guys. Where should it go? As per this one, where should it go?
Fault domain 0, update domain 2.
Fault domain 0.
Fault domain 1, update domain 0.
Okay, we have different answers. Let's see where is it going now. Yeah. I have only two fault domains. एक machine यहाँ पर चलेगी, एक machine यहाँ पर चलेगी. It is bound to come here. See, it is not going to send an unequal number unless machine के numbers unequal हैं. अगर चार हो गए तो by default वो उसी तरह से divide होगा. एक यहाँ दो यहाँ इस तरह से. Right now if I have three, तो इसी sequel में जाएगा वो. First machine went to fault domain 0. Second machine went to fault domain 1. If I'm doing a third machine, it will again go to fault domain 0. हाँ, update domain 3 है, इसलिए अलग अलग चला गया उसमें.
छोड़ो
Let's see, now the machine is being created. Once this is done, we'll see where is it going. And if we have only 5 minutes left in this session, if time permits, we'll create one more machine. Okay, that machine is being created. Well, meanwhile, we are going to refresh our availability set. And you can go to machine and there also you can see, by the way, guys, look at this. You go to machine. ठीक है, where can we check whether it is a part of availability set or not? वो सब कहाँ पर हम check करते हैं? यहाँ पर भी दिखता है that it is a part of availability set under overview page, and it is also under availability plus scale. So click on availability plus scaling. Is this machine part of availability zone? No. Is it a part of scaling? No. Is it a part of availability set? Yes. It is this part. By the way, one machine can be a part of only one availability set. You can't have one machine in two different availability set. ये नहीं कर सकते हो आप. Okay, now look at this. Third machine went to fault domain 0 and update domain 1. यहाँ पर अगर मैं आके availability set को भी देखता हूँ अलग से, तो यहाँ पर भी मुझको दिख जाएगा. Okay, I hope I selected the same one. Third machine, it may take some time here, but can you see yeah, it shows that you have three machines. यहाँ पर आने में थोड़ा सा time लग जाएगा maybe, or maybe just a refresh will do. If not, I'll simply refresh the whole page. But is this clear, guys, to every one of you? How is it dividing it? Now the fourth machine, if I create, what will be the update domain of fourth machine?
Default domain 1 and
Will be
update
zero.
domain 0.
Yes. So I hope you got the idea, right? This is how it is going to divide. Now put the same logic लोड बैलेंसर बिहाइंड द लोड बैलेंसर जहां पे मैंने जाके बैकएंड में अवेलेबिलिटी जोन की मशीन सेलेक्ट की थी. नाउ आई एम सेलेक्टिंग अवेलेबिलिटी सेट की मशीन. सो इफ समथिंग गोज रॉन्ग, मेरे डेटा सेंटर में 300 900 और 300 रैक्स है, मैंने उसको 100 में डिवाइड कर दिया है एज़्योर ने. सो इफ समथिंग गोज रॉन्ग, कोई इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चली गई, कोई केबल कट गया, कुछ हो गया, ऑफ दोज 100 रैक्स, एक सेट जो बना हुआ है 100 रैक्स का, जिसमें से एक रैक में मेरी मशीन है. सो इवन इफ समथिंग गोज रॉन्ग, आई हैव अनदर मशीन विच इज अ पार्ट ऑफ another set of racks. So this is how I am achieving my high availability using availability set. Is this point clear to everyone?
Yes, clear.
Okay.
Yes,
So do you want me to create
so
one more machine, or is this clear?
that's clear. So I
Okay.
have a query here related to availability set.
Hmm.
So as you told, this if any existing VM which is not part of the availability set cannot be migrated into availability set.
Right.
So suppose if any non-prod environment is there where by mistake app team put it in the production mode.
Hmm.
So can we do with this the last one cloning option? Can we take a image and create a new VM
Work.
with that
Yeah,
image?
workaround are there. A number of workarounds are there. You can take backup, you can restore, and while restoring, create a new machine and then add. The simple question, the technical question is, can you add a machine to an availability set? No.
Existing one?
Workaround?
No, right.
Yes. Workarounds, yeah, definitely
Okay.
are there. I mean, you can't simply say no to anything. Workaround तो हमेशा रहेंगे. Every time it will be there. I mean, जितना भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये हो ही नहीं सकता, वो हो नहीं सकता, workaround will always be there. Yes, that is good approach. You can take clone and you try creating a new machine. And while creating a new machine, add it to the domain. And once it is added to the domain, everything looks good, testing वगैरह हो गया, then you delete your clone. You delete your existing machine. और सिंपली जस्ट स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग अ न्यू मशीन. एक नया मशीन बना दो, यहाँ पर ऐड कर लो. इफ यू थिंक एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग फाइन, उस वाले मशीन का डेटा डिस्क निकाल के यहाँ पर लगा लो. दैट इज पॉसिबल, राइट? सो वर्कअराउंड्स विल ऑलवेज बी देयर. बट द टेक्निकल
Okay.
क्वेश्चन, कैन यू ऐड समथिंग टू दिस? नो. कैन यू रिमूव फ्रॉम इट? नो. Simply delete the machine. You can't just remove. I can't say कि VM3 तो मुझको चाहिए, but it should not be a part of availability set. That cannot be possible. You can delete the machine,
Oh.
create new. Got it? 30 seconds are left, guys. I'm going to stop the session. We'll take a break of 5 minutes again. I have to check that. And we'll resume at 12:30. We'll start virtual machine scale set. And we are going to start virtual machine scale set today. Practical we are going to do. So let me stop the session. See you in 5 minutes using the same link.